please, Nigerians, come to my aid, please, because it's really, the money is too huge for us to raise up by ourselves. Please, I'm soliciting for your help. Please aid me with the funds. I'm grateful. God bless you.
Hey people, what's up? It's your girl once again, Becca of Beccadiaries. I'm here today to speak with Rachael. She really needs our support. She needs our assistance as fast as we can. I'll just let you meet her and you hear from her. This is my earnest desire that we are able, strongly able, to even do over and beyond her expectations. Thank you.
My name is Rachael Agwu UDUMA. I'm 30 years old, from Abia State, born in Abuja but brought up in Kaduna State. I attended Kaduna Capital School, where my mom taught for 32 years. I did my primary school and my secondary school there in Malali, Kaduna Capital School. After that, I proceeded to Kaduna Polytechnic. I did my ND, accountancy. I later on went back for my HND, which I did accounting too. God has been faithful, because most times any doctors see me, they like, TOF, even from small, they'll be like, oh, she's doing well, she's doing well. Most people actually encourage my mom not to send me to school because they don't live long. So I'm grateful she didn't give up. I'm a graduate of accounting. So God has really been faithful. I did primary, secondary, even though most times in primary school I used to end up in the sick bay. Almost every day they go and call my mom from, she's a teacher where I schooled, Kaduna Capital School, so they'll go and call her from her class. Your daughter don't collapse again, oh, she did sick bay. She rush and come and meet me. Sometimes I will just remain in the sick bay until when she's done with her teaching for the day, we'll go home. So God has really been faithful. Medications at first, the medications since when I was much younger, we started with Tritapene, the injection, the drugs and all those things. So she's actually the only one we have. So everything, God has always been faithful. There was a time the medication she bought was even a fake one. So it was my nurse that now found out after she mixed it, because they said the injection goes straight to the heart. So hadn't been, she gave me immediately. I was like, auntie, wait first. So that was how, due to that delay, the medicine now changed color. And then she was now like, mommy, thank God though, as she was just delaying. See, it's not original. Hadn't been we gave her now, she would have just died here due to fake medicine. So since then, I stopped taking Ritapene, and God has been faithful until 2017, when we start another clinic with UNTH in Enugu. They said some people, actually they did come, they came from overseas, so I have to become their patient, carry out all the clinicals and all that for them to actually get the findings. So over there too, I was, the same diagnosis still came out, TOF, Tetralogy of Fallot. So in 2017, the doctors came. So 2017, 2018, the doctors actually came. So we were 30 in the list with people with heart conditions. So only 11 people they actually attended to. My file was removed. All this while we've been going to all these NGOs that they say people do come to hospitals. We did in Shika, Actually, that was where I started from, in Shika, since when I was 3. So they didn't, every time it reached there, they remove the file. So we continued until that time. So the same outcome, they still removed my file. So they put me on some drugs, which I do take occasionally due to the price has shoot up. As at then, it was 21,000 we're spending to get the drugs. So now I'm not on drugs except for vitamins that I do take. So August this year, the last week of August, it was very, very complicated. I ended up in the hospital. I was on oxygen for days. Then after they did a blood test for me, and then they found out I was having 67 amounts of my blood. Meanwhile, in a normal people, they have like 33, and highest 35. Me, I was having double. So, and then they said doctors were on strike when I went to Barodico, warning strike. So I had to join the military hospital in Kaduna State. So that was how I now opened another file with the hospital I'm presently with now. So they had to remove 2 pints of blood. It's actually supposed to be 3 for it to be at a normal level with a TOF patient on. So it was only 2 was removed, and after that it's actually balanced with the 2. So throughout that last week of August, September and October, it was oxygen throughout. So while growing up, most of my challenges, you see, breathing is one of it. Once I walk a little distance, I start panting. I have to squat to regain strength. So me squatting now like helps the body revamp on oxygenated blood. So most of that to run, I can't run, lift up heavy things, all these things. Sometimes even to bathe myself, my mom and my younger sisters do assist me. Once I'm really down, to even bathe is problem. Like presently now, I don't even wash plate because of that standing on the sink to wash the dishes and even cook. Even baking, that I enjoy doing, it takes before it's just to get my younger sister to help me do. I just give instruction because most times now, mostly this phase now that I'm in, I easily get tired. So any small thing I do, I just become weak and fall. Because as at then, it will first of all signal me by that I'm panting high. So presently, it doesn't give that signal like before. The next thing is I'll just fall. If sometimes I'll be rushed to the hospital, sometimes at home if my younger sister is home, or even my mom too, they have taught her how to help me revamp when there's no oxygen around. So they'll open up, put me in a ventilated place, put the pillow under my leg and all that for me to be able to revamp back on oxygen. So there are lots of things that it really limits me from doing. Even academically, it took God's grace for me to be able to even go to school, because to walk from gate to my class, then lots of movements, then they'll tell you to go and sign, photocopy, climb to the 5th floor, all those things. It was really hectic on me. It was so many things. The health issues limit me from doing so many things. So many people of my age, they are out there working and doing stuff for themselves and their family. I can't because of the health. I might even go out just like that. Me leaving home, I'll be like, okay, strong, I'll be able to cope throughout the day. But just like that, I might run low on oxygen and just collapse there and all those things. So it's really been terrible living. I can't live like a normal adult lady at my age. It's terrible. I got an accounting job in a school, so I worked there for 4 months. Actually, it was the 4th month I now started having issues with my health, and due to that my boss called me and told me that the directors are going to lay me off because of my health. And it was, I tried pleading with him that, but it's not something I can control. So it was now like, let me just go, that may God be with me and help me. That was what I got. I told him, I begged and I wished I'm okay, I would still be working. Tomorrow people will dress up and they are going to job. I'm at home because of my health issue. So this month I've not been to the hospital and I've not been on oxygen. They just said due to the growth, as I'm growing, my heart needs more because the oxygenated is little, so it doesn't go around. So most of my peripherals doesn't have oxygen. If you touch it, very cold and all that. So they said I just really need the surgery, which is only done in India, because so far with even the people that do come to Nigeria to carry out the surgery, they hardly do TOF, and it's TOF in adulthood. So also for the safety, they just said best India. I cook, I read. Oh, I love baking, reading books. I love traveling.
All right. Do you have a book you're reading currently?
Yes, Atomic Habits.
Oh, James Clear.
Yes, James Clear.
I love that book.
James Clear.
So lovely.
Yes.
What's one thing you actually love in that book?
Yes, you can build little by little. You don't have to get everything at once.
So, by God's grace, we'll get help.
Amen.
When you're back from India, where is one place you like to travel to?
We all love to travel to. It would be Auckland.
Okay.
Yes.
So from your mouth to God's ears.
Amen.
All right.
Please, Nigerians, come to my aid, please, because it's really, the money is too huge for us to raise up by ourselves. Please, I'm soliciting for your help. Please aid me with the funds. I'm grateful. God bless you. My name is Rachael Agwu UDUMA. I'm a patient of TOF, that's the Tetralogy of Fallot, and we need 20 million Naira for the surgery in India. Thank you.